If the Latihan is so good for you and your soul, then why do so many longtime Subud members have so many problems?
I don't know what the two have to do with each other, bro. I mean, what the fuck kind of... That's like a deep question.
Purification! Well, that's the word in one answer, but long-term problems, it's to do with things coming up slowly, gently, when people get ready. So it's a lifetime's process. And the more you commit yourself, the more these deep, deep problems come up.
They haven't taken the trouble to put the Latihan into practice in their own daily lives. That's the reason why they're experiencing a lot of problems now, because the Latihan is bottled up in their inner self, and there's no balance between their inner and outer selves.
Even with people that have been doing it for 30 years?
Because time is not the main factor here. They could go on for 30 years with exactly the same Latihan, because the Latihan becomes habitual.
Because they have not really dealt with their nafsu. And the Latihan is no guarantee for growing. The Latihan will help you grow, but if you can't surrender to the Latihan, if you can't accept yourself as you are and change from that point, you will still, even though you're 60 or 70 years old, you will not truly understand Latihan. You'll still be searching in the dark. I'm not saying that the Latihan won't help you become more aware. I'm just saying that even though you may be very old and have done Latihan for 40 years or longer, it's no guarantee for truly understanding the Latihan, because the Latihan is not to be understood by the mind. It can only be understood by the jiva.
And I think by recognizing in what ways it has been good for my life, then I'm able to deal with the problems that emerge in my life in that way. I think there's a certain mindfulness or awareness that you can develop as a choice as a result of doing the Latihan.
Well, problems for human life is normal. That's what Bapak said to his grandson, Mas Aji. Bapak said to Mas Aji that just live like a normal human being. If you live like a human being, normal human beings, mean you will face the human problems in life, you know. You can be happy, you can be sad, you can be rich, you can be poor, and you can be happy sometime, or you can be healthy, and another day you can be sick. That's normal life of human being. The meaning of Latihan is to accept all these conditions with, in Indonesian language, mean sabar, tawakal, and ikhlas, based on our surrendering to Almighty God.
I think it's so difficult because it's very difficult to let go, actually. To let go everything that's, I don't know, that's bothering you or that's coming from your family, all this old family stuff. I think that's the difficult thing. That's why.
Life is hard. Being here on this planet is effing hard. And failure is part of the bargain. It's part of the game. And even if we're absolutely wonderful and is doing it as well as we can, which most of us are not and can't quite do as well as we can, we're still going to be effing up all over the place. Well, as far as I understand, as far as I've been able to feel and get, everything comes out, everything gets exposed, and what is hidden becomes visible. And so we Subud brothers and sisters have to show each other our faults. It's part of the process. And there's something about being around each other which not only makes the honesty kind of brutal, because sometimes we have to be forced into facing all the things we need for our souls to grow. And most of us aren't going to make it this time. And that's all right.
Well, all people in all walks of lives have problems. I don't think we're any different than other people. It's just that we have the Latihan to help us deal with them.
You know, like, if they hadn't done the Latihan, they'd be way more screwed up than they are now.